I love you, Allah.
Now, the lowest employee in your company is who? Don't say me. Like the guy, there's maybe the intern, maybe the secretary, maybe the janitor, the lowest status in your organization, the lowest status. And the CEO would be the highest. The word slave, is there any lower job description in existence? No. Slave means there's no one below you, bro. You know, there's no one below you. And Allah is Rabb, which means there's no one higher than Him. So now you're talking about communication between the highest possible and the lowest possible. In every other situation in the world, this conversation is impossible. And if it happens, it'll happen. If you get lucky, if you really get lucky, it might happen by chance. It might occur, but you're not going to be able to. And if it happens, it won't be regular. It's weird. Allah says, I am near to my slaves. First of all, you would think master should be distant from slaves, but this supremely high says, as low as you are as slaves, I am near you. And on top of that, you know, He can't respond to, someone above doesn't respond to all your requests. Allah says, Ujibu, I immediately respond. I immediately respond. What comes first, request or response? Logically speaking, what comes first? Allah didn't even mention the request. That is إِذَا دَعَانِي. That's the request portion of the ayah. We haven't even translated that yet. Allah says, I'm so anxious to respond, I'll mention my response first, I'll mention the request later. SubhanAllah. Ujibu da'wat ad-da'i is first, إِذَا دَعَانِ is later. It's incredible. The actual sequence is, إِذَا دَعَانِ ujib. When He calls me, I answer. He says, no, I answer when He calls. He mentions His enthusiasm. First we learn He's in wait. He's waiting for us to ask about Him. Then He says, I will respond immediately. By the way, there are two words for answering. There's astajibu and ujibu. Astajibu means I will try to answer, or I will answer over time. Two meanings. I will try to answer and I will answer over time. Also means I want to answer. Just because somebody wants to answer, does that mean they actually answer? No. But if you say ujibu, it means I immediately answer. People that are important, you have to leave them voicemails and they will maybe call you back in 2 years. Allah says, you don't have to leave me a voicemail. I'll respond immediately. But the thing is, and I'll give you another example to help you understand this better, I had to take my daughter to a specialist. One of my daughters, she needed to see a specialist. And these specialists, they're very rare. You know, every city has 2 or 3, maybe. And you go to them and they have a long waiting list. And they give you an appointment 3 months later. And it's not up to you what day. They say there's an opening, you want it or no. Take it or leave it. So you take it. And if you're 10 minutes late, what are they going to do? Another 4 months, 5 months, go. I don't have time for you. When you have to meet with someone important, your schedule doesn't matter, their schedule matters. Isn't that logical? Doesn't that make sense? Allah says, I respond to the call of the caller, إِذَا دَعَانِ, whenever he calls me. Call me whenever you want. Middle of the day, middle of the night, whenever it's convenient for you, I, the Most High, will make immediate time for you, the Most Low.